Hey everybody, welcome back to Everything Disney. Chapter 1. 5 times the animatronic fox on Splash Mountain addressed me by my name and told me he was going to marry my dad. I recently went on a vacation to Disney World with my family. It was a lot of fun until I went on Splash Mountain. There are a lot of animatronic animals on that ride that sing and dance before you go over a big drop at the end. And although most of these robotic animals are wonderful to watch as you float down the river, there was an animatronic fox that started addressing me by my name halfway through the ride. He told me he was going to marry my dad. He did that 5 times. The animatronic fox made eye contact with me. I was riding Splash Mountain and the animatronic fox was doing his program speech about how he wanted to catch the animatronic rabbit. The fox said, "Now's our chance to set up a trap for Bear Rabbit." Then it turned and looked me right in the eyes and said, "I'm going to marry your dad, Ryan." Then the fox leaned in real close to my face, which I'm pretty sure it was not programmed to do, as he said, "Call me Mrs. Dad. Ryan, I'm going to be your dad's bride at the wedding." Before he could say anything else, I had floated away from him to enjoy the rest of the magic of Splash Mountain. The time the animatronic fox kept talking about how long the wedding would take when he married my dad. The big drop at the end of Splash Mountain was so fun that I decided to get back in line and ride it again. I was having a blast listening to all the robotic animals sing and dance and move around until the animatronic fox once again turned to me as I floated past. It started to say, "You sure done made a fool of yourself, Brer Bear." But about halfway through the line he trailed off, turned around and said, "Welcome back, Ryan. I'm going to marry your religious dad and the wedding is going to take forever. Everyone's going to talk so slow and your dad and I are going to kiss 100 times. Your dad is going to get down on his knees and thank Christ for making his weddings to the robotic fox take so long." I tried to tell the robotic fox that I didn't want that to happen, but I have already floated away from him. The time the animatronic fox told me he was going to wear my clothes when he married my dad. I had decided not to go on Splash Mountain anymore, but then I remembered how fun the big drop was at the end, and I got back in line. I was hoping the animatronic fox wouldn't do his clockwork movements and pre-recorded lines, but instead he popped out of the water in the middle of the ride and said, "You're my dad is my fiance, Ryan. I'm going to wear your shirts and your pants when I marry your dad. Your dad's going to wear a wedding dress and we're going to be bonded in the eyes of Christ. Enjoy the rest of Splash Mountain, Ryan." After the ride, I told the Disney World employee after working the line that just happened, and he said, "That sounds bad," but he didn't do anything. The time the fox's voice came out of the goose, I just couldn't stay away from that incredible drop at the end of Splash Mountain, so I got right back in line. There is an animatronic ghost and goose on Splash Mountain, which mostly sings and babbles about being careful on rivers. One time, when I was floating past, the goose it stopped singing, swiveled on its metal hinges to face me, and said to me in a fox's voice, "Ryan, it's me, it's the fox. I'm going to marry the ever-loving shit out of your religious dad. Listen to me, Ryan. Our wedding will not have any refreshments. Guests will be permitted to bring 1 bowl of warmer from home. But that's it. Once I will marry your dad, I'm going to become a huge party of life. Have fun on the big drop." The goose's voice returned to normal and it sang a song about fishing. I do not want to attend a wedding where there is no food, especially since the fox said it would also be very long. The time an animatronic model of my dad appeared next to the fox. I had promised myself I would never ride Splash Mountain again, but on the day of the vacation, the siren song of the big fun drop lured me back into the den of Clockwork's Edge, his wet carnival of torment. Thank you everybody for listening to this story. This was submitted by Ryan. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Bye.